Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going 250 miles above the Earth. You're going to see what I'm describing as super swarms, these swarms of objects above the Earth that appear to have come out of nowhere and not quite sure where they're going. We're going to come back and take a look at that amazing video footage here in just a moment. Also in this video, we're going to Edgewood, New Mexico. You're going to see an unidentified object in the daytime sky. Awesome video footage there as well. Also have some bonus video footage I want to share with you guys, something that I've learned by viewing images over the years that I want to share with you guys. In case you happen to run across it, you'll know what it is. But first, over here at the homepage of the website, today's feature photo was sent in by Mary Hall of the recent harvest moon. That is a spectacular photo taken by Mary Hall from South Haven, Michigan. Thank you, Mary. Really appreciate that. Checking in on the GOES X-Ray Flux over here at the Space Weather Prediction Center. Just had a strong M-class solar flare in the last couple of hours, so look for solar activity to possibly be on the rise here in the next 24 to 48 hours. Looking at the Schumann resonance, still quiet. Been very quiet now for almost 2 weeks straight. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano earthquake activity along the eastern edge of the caldera, and over in the northwestern quadrant, once again, Hebgen Lake seeing a little bit of activity, small earthquakes around the caldera, but nothing major going on at the supervolcano. And I'd like to give a big shout out to Mama Jean. She leveled up and now has a different color blue star. This is level 2, so thank you, Mama Jean. Really appreciate that. And this next segment is for educational purposes. If you take a photo from inside of a car, more than likely it's going to have some sort of what I call reflective contamination from either the windshield or the side glass, and that's what we have going on here. Valerie shared this photo with me she took from inside of a car, and this showed up in the photo that she took of the sky. She was taking a photo of a rainbow right there in the sky when that showed up in the final photograph. And what that is the aperture of her phone that was reflecting off of the inside of the windshield as she was taking a photo of the rainbow in the sky. See the similarities? That is exactly what's tucked in, or at least appears to be tucked in behind the clouds. And they're not. Those are reflections in the windshield of the car. Those are not in the clouds. They're not anywhere near the sky. Those are on the windshield of the car. Those are reflections of the recording device reflecting off the inside of the glass of the car. So anytime you take a photo inside of a car with the windows up, or especially behind the windshield, you're more than likely going to have an anomaly, quite possibly two, somewhere in the photo. So if you see something like that, just know that more than likely it is a reflection of the recording device. I also have some more super lightning out of Florida. Video footage sent in by Rebecca Carlson from a couple of weeks ago. Lightning out over the Gulf of Mexico, filmed from her location in Florida. The lightning, once again, like we've been seeing this summer, very energetic, loaded with color, nonstop, almost strobe-like lightning that went on for a long, long time. Once again, by Rebecca Carlson out of Florida. Thank you, Rebecca. Really appreciate that. I want to take you guys now to the skies of Edgewood, New Mexico. This video and photos were shared with me by Mary Hall. They were taken by Taylor in September of 2023 when she looked up on a crystal clear day, wasn't a cloud anywhere for miles in any direction, and she noticed that white object in the daytime sky as an airplane was flying over Edgewood, New Mexico. She took this video here of the object that appeared to be about 4, maybe 5,000 feet in the sky. Difficult to say how large it is. It doesn't appear to have wings, had no blinking lights. This is a photograph of the object that, again, wasn't an airplane, wasn't a helicopter, appeared to be large and white. As you'll see here in a minute, it almost looks like it has an X through the center of it. Large white orb above Edgewood, New Mexico, from back in September of 2023, about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago tops. On a clear blue sky day, something appeared in the sky above Edgewood, New Mexico. And I suppose there's always the possibility that this could have been some sort of a balloon, but you have to ask yourself, where's the payload? There's no payload hanging off the bottom of the balloon. And we are zoomed in right on top of this thing, and it definitely would have showed up in this segment here. And there's nothing underneath the object, whatever it was, above Edgewood, New Mexico. Thank you, Taylor, and thank you, Mary. Really appreciate that. Want to take you guys now 250 miles above the Earth to the International Space Station. Video shared with me by Nelson Jinx from October 3rd of 2023. And what you're going to see here are multiple swarms above the Earth visible from the International Space Station. And I'm calling these super swarms because there's so many of these white objects, there's too many to even count. This is the original video in the original speed. I haven't done anything to this video. I haven't even zoomed in yet, but we're going to zoom in here in just a minute, and you're going to see, especially over here on the right-hand side, clusters of these white objects. In fact, here comes some right now. I'm calling them super swarms. There's just simply too many to count, and they're going in all different directions at various speeds. Don't know where they came from. Check that out. They're going in both directions. They're going towards each other. You have some moving from right to left, and you have some moving left to right. And again, they're moving at various speeds. Some are moving at incredibly high speeds, and some are moving incredibly slow, like these right there. There's a big cluster, a huge swarm of these white objects above the Earth of unknown origins. I mean, it almost looks like it's snowing over there at times. Just incredible footage sent in by Nelson from the International Space Station. You see some high-speed ones over here on the left. Over here is where the highest concentrations of the white objects seem to be the most obvious over here on the right. There are literally dozens and dozens and dozens, just way too many to even count. And notice the high-speed ones over here on the left. Don't know what those things were. They all appeared to be about the same size. Some maybe slightly bigger than others. They appear to have reflective properties or some sort of light around them, whatever they may be. I don't know if they're reflecting sunlight or if they have their own light source. They almost appear to have some sort of a propulsion system. Right there, did you see that huge fleet of those objects moving from left to right? And they were moving faster than the other objects. The objects moving from the bottom up appear to be moving slower than the objects coming from the top towards the bottom. Just an incredible display of mysterious objects high above the Earth, at least 250 miles above the Earth, probably not visible from the ground. But look at those. Look at all those things. A super swarm of white objects above the Earth, visible on October 3rd of 2023. And right here, I zoomed in on one of the many swarms over here on that right-hand side. And see how thick the swarm is? Way too many to even count. And you got to ask yourself, what are these things? Where did they come from? And where are they going? Do they stay above the Earth? Are they just constantly swarming the Earth? Or do they land somewhere? What are these things above the Earth that, as you can see, there are hundreds and hundreds of these things. And coming up right here, you're going to see a very dense, right here, you're going to see a very dense patch of these white objects right here. Here they come. Check this out. Too many, once again, to even count. Right there. There they go. Look at that. Looks like it's snowing up there, visible from the International Space Station. Again, you got to ask yourself, where did they come from and where are they going? Excellent video, once again, sent in by Nelson Jinx from the International Space Station. Thanks for the photos and videos, guys. Keep them coming. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports@mrmbb333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. You can always find a link down below in the description box. Look for this red banner that says, have a large video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your video into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.